Ready for Ventures Usage Demonstration for Investors. This demo offers investors the main features and hints to efficiently use Ready for Ventures. Find new projects, analyze projects, join investment networks, meet other investors, manage an investment portfolio, internal messaging, and many other features. Investment projects and default search and analysis. This section will provide a guide and instructions for deal flow search, filtering, organization by ranking, date of creation, proximity to investor. Investment one-page memo. How to rank a project. Tag a project as of interest, request for analysis of a project, and non-disclosure agreements. Firstly, access your account. Enter your login and password. Press the login button. Select the investment search menu. This will take you to a grid view of all the investment projects. You can search by words, name of project, or just filter by different categories. Click X to erase the search command. Organize by ranking. Projects can also be organized by distance to investor, organized by date of creation, or by alphabetical order. A filtering of the projects can be done by location, sector, investment needs, or development stage. Once you, as an investor, want to know more about a project, just need to click on the name and this will give you access to the one-page memo of the project with all the basic information. Investors can also rank a project by adding one positive or negative point. These points are added to the global ranking seen in the project search view. After filtering projects, a project can be tagged as of interest by clicking on the button. This interest is not yet transmitted to the project owner as it does not start a workflow. The tag projects can be seen in My Investments menu under the Project of Interest submenu. You can also share your interest with your Twitter or LinkedIn followers. Accept. If, as an investor, you want to analyze the project and have full access to the project information data room, direct communication with the project owner and start a workflow with this project, you can click the Analyze button. This action will start a real workflow with the project, hence an NDA needs to be accepted. The project owner will receive a notice on the interest and needs to approve the investor. The NDA can be disclosed. It is a standard NDA for project privacy. Project follow-up workflow. This section will provide a guide on how to use My Investments section, a view of all the investment projects the investor is filtering or analyzing, how to discard an investment project, investment portfolio, projects of interest and the print option. First, go to the menu My Investments. This will show all the projects that are not owned by an investor and are under workflow. The general view provides different colors. Yellow means that the project is labeled as of interest, blue means that the project is under analysis, and pink means that we are still waiting for approval. If you select a project under analysis, now you can access more tabs than the one-page memo. A breadcrumb is provided for users not to get lost. Projects in pink are pending for approval by project owner. The request for analysis can be discarded at any time. Investment portfolio are those investment projects where the investment process has been taken to the end and there the investor is real investor and partner of the project. These projects are not owned by the investor, but by someone else. Projects of interest are all those projects tagged by the investor as of interest but that did not start an investment work. From here an investor can also decide whether to request for analysis or just discard the project. In order to print a project memo for a later reading, it can be done by clicking the print button. This will format the memo in a printable way. Ready for Ventures demo on how to request membership in an investment network. This chapter will provide information on how to find investment networks and how to request for membership. Investment networks can be found in the Investment Networks menu on the top right. By clicking there, a list of the public investment networks will be shown. These can be filtered by different criteria. Choose one of your interest and home page, where you can request for membership. The membership is managed by the network manager. Each network has its own rules and some of them charge for membership. This membership is not included in the Ready for Ventures monthly fee and needs to be arranged with the network manager. Ready for Ventures, project administration and creation of projects owned by the investor. Learnings in this chapter are: projects managed by investor, generation of new project addition, files management, messaging, blog usage, project events, past and future investment rounds, publication, other investors follow-up, invitation to new investors. The My Projects menu tab leads to those projects that for different reasons are managed by the investor. A reason for the investor to manage a project may be as a start print of entering the DEFL generated in the system, or just the investment portfolio, or even that the investor has its own venture. As administrator, you can manage, publish, edit, change, modify, share, the one-page memo, the accounts, the files, messaging, investment rounds. You can invite investors to analyze or as partners of the project. You can follow up all the investors related to a project, communicate with them, reject them. You can create a new project to manage. By clicking the button, a template will show up. This template contains preliminary information on the project you need to complete.